Hello everybody, I'm Bagel Plays, and today I'm taking a look at a sort of, I guess, up and coming game called Interstellar Rift. This game's coming out on early access on June 23rd, and yeah, I don't know, I've kind of had my eye on it for a little while. I always thought it looked kind of neat. Figure it's gonna be coming out on early access soon, so I figured I'd give it a try. This is a sort of pre-alpha demo thing, so I would assume that the early access version will have a little bit more in it than this, but I'm not sure. So anyways, we'll just jump into it. I'm gonna just start this up. I'm gonna do a solo game. You can do, there's multiplayer, but I don't know that anyone's playing right now, so I'm just gonna do a solo game. Galaxy name, Awesome Town. Good name for a gal. Nope, I spelled awesome wrong. Oh, I'm going to go back through the whole thing. Dang it. I couldn't see what I was writing because my mouse was in the way. Awesome Town, there we go. New game. Cool. So, this is a, in case you couldn't tell from all the stuff, this is like a space sort of game. Basically, you kind of, and at the moment there's not a ton in it, but you're at this, you start off at this space, actually this is I think a, I don't remember what this is exactly, but you go to the space station thing, which is kind of what this is, and sort of a, I don't want to say survival game, but it's kind of an exploration-y kind of game, and you can build ships, and you can actually like custom build ships, and it's a pretty cool thing. I'll show that off in a bit. And you can fly ships around space, and you go out and you get resources, and you can build ships, and at the moment that's really all there is to do, but hopefully they'll be adding more to it before too long. Yeah, this ship you can't really do a whole lot at least I haven't been able to figure out what to do here. Maybe I can fly it. Can I fly it? I guess there's some stuff you can do here. You can build the ships and stuff, but I think that's about it. I don't know if there's, oh, there's bathrooms here. That's good. By the way, you can, like, all this stuff that's in here, this is all stuff you can build your own ships and put this stuff in your ships. So it's pretty cool. So you could have made this ship. Oh, closed my face. So anyways, just to get you excited about that. Yeah, I don't really know what the point of this ship is, to be perfectly honest. What's this? Is this an elevator? How do I use it? I don't think I can use it. Alright, never mind. I want to take the stairs anyway, so yeah, doesn't even matter. This ship's a lot fancier than anything I would ever build, probably, but it's up here. Can I fly the ship up here? Is that what this is? Ooh, that's a cool door. Okay, these are like rooms and stuff. Can I fly this? No, I don't think so. This is where, if you could fly it, you might fly it, but I don't think that you can. By the way, there's these cool computers. You can look at maps and stuff of the ship. And I really like the sort of UI design in here, because it's all sort of in game, so it's not like a separate menu, which is really cool. But anyways, they're all kind of the same thing. Let's see, there's not. Yeah, I don't think there's a ton in here. It's kind of just, I'm guessing they're going to be adding more stuff to this as time goes on. But there is another ship you can go to. There's sort of, oh god. Okay, there's no fall damage. That's good. What's this? Oh, I think this is a thing you put stuff in there and it gets rid of it or something. I don't know if it works yet. Might have to try that. Yeah, so I think we'll just go to the other ship, because that's really where, at the moment, most of the gameplay is at, from what I've seen at least, what I've been able to figure out. So this is the starter station, I believe, so I don't think there's really a whole lot to do here. So we're gonna go to the mining station, and the power thing, that's, I think, like, how I understand it, is that's sort of the cost of how much it costs to teleport you over there, because this is a teleporter. Also, those are teleporters, but those are like close range, and these are like long range, I think. Anyways, So I think, could be wrong, but I think there's like things to create power on your ship, and so it sort of just uses up power. So anyways, yeah, sure, let's just teleport there. Gets a little bit laggy when you go to teleport, but you know, it's a pre-alpha, so. Alright, and we're here. So this is the sort of teleporter bay, I guess. Just go through here. And alright, now this is sort of where you can start to do some stuff. So start off, I'll just go over here. So to get resources, what you do is you get one of these mining facility things, and you can build these on your ship, although they're really big and you might have to plan it out a little bit more. It's not like some of the other stuff where you can kind of just throw it in there and not worry about it. But so this number, is white number, is iron. Basically this will bring in a meteor that's floating around this station, and so these are all meteors that are close by that it can sort of warp in here, teleport in here, I guess. And so the white is iron, and then the yellow, orange, I guess orange-ish color is copper, and that's water, the blue color. So we'll just do one that has a good amount of iron or copper in it, because copper is kind of the most important thing. So as you can see, it goes, starts doing stuff, start holding the asteroid thing, meteor, whatever it is. I don't know what the difference is, I'm not very smart. And there we go, that's some copper, because it has the orange on it. And there's some iron. So now we have some basic ores, and then there's a second one over here, so you can make things go a little bit faster. So we'll just get this one going too, just because. So now that we have some resources, we can take them over here, and then so we take. You can scroll through your items. The scrolling's a little bit weird at the moment. It kind of like just seems to kind of randomly go through them. Not quite sure why, but so you put this stuff in here. I'm gonna leave the copper separate. You come up here, and this will turn it into sort of like refined ore stuff. So you select what you want. If I had copper in there, then that'd be popping up on here. And then the max is 1800. Process, and then it'll go. Start to process it. Takes a couple seconds. Get things going here. Come on, there we go. And we have processed iron, which is the sort of ingot looking thing, rather than the other looking circly looking thing. And so this is, I'll just put copper in here. It doesn't matter which ones you do it. You can put them in the same one, everything, but if you put the iron and the copper in the same one, you can only process one at a time. So I think it might be a little bit better to do one, like put iron in one machine and put copper in the other. But I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference. Then we'll start processing this. And this is kind of how you get started, is you sort of just start off by doing that, getting your resources this way. Get another meteor going. This time I'll get some water so I can show you what that's used for. And run on over here. And so basically the copper and iron and all these resources and stuff, well, the copper and the iron will we use for making spaceships so that you can build them. And then the water will be used for hydrogen and oxygen, which is sort of like things that you use while you're on the spaceship. And so anyways, you can take your stuff over here once you get into the sort of ingot form, refined form. And if you put it in here, and I'll put in your storage area, so then you don't have to carry it around with you. And that way when you go to build a ship, that'll all just be available. So you can use all that. Let me grab some water. Run on over here to the refinery things. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to take some of this stuff off, but put it in here. So go to the water, put some water in there. So now we have an option to do either hydrogen, which is this blue thing, or oxygen, which is this white. I'm gonna just do hydrogen for right now. And hydrogen's used for like power on your ship, basically. Just put some more iron in here. Yeah, so hydrogen's used for power, and oxygen's used to, you know, so you don't die. I mean, you know, kind of what oxygen's used for by humans. So now I got some hydrogen, so if I put some more water in, I guess I'll just use that one. And then I'll make some oxygen, put that in there. And then on the ship, there's a little, you can build a life support thing. Put the oxygen in there so that you don't die of not having any oxygen. And then this is pretty much the, like, how you get started, is just doing this stuff. Go get some materials ready, you run back over, or you run over there, go and store them, and go get some more materials ready. So it's not the most exciting thing, but you know, most games like this don't have a super exciting beginning, where they're kind of like these resource collecting and building and that kind of stuff, because they're usually just running around collecting resources. And once again, there's not, at the moment for this pre-alpha demo, there's not a ton to do, but I'm hoping that once it's actually released onto early access, there'll be a little bit more. So anyways, that's sort of the how you get started here. I don't know why this stopped. Sometimes they'll just kind of stop on you. But over here we got the oxygen, so pick that up. Just going to leave this for copper right now, and then I'll do focus on water at the end, kind of. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of how you get started here. Actually, I should process that last little bit of water that I have. And then I'll get some resources and stuff ready, and then I'll build a ship. And over here you can see all your stuff, and if you want to take it out, you just click on it, and then I'll put it back in your inventory, put it back in there. So let me just grab all this crap. Give me that. And I will, you can scroll through here. As you get farther down, those are the ones that are farther away, and so there's a better chance that it won't be able to get them. If I do that one, nope, that one's too far away. If you click on one and nothing pops up, then that means that it's too far away. Like if the little mine button doesn't pop up, at least that's how I understand it. There's not a ton of tutorials for this at the moment, so I'm kind of trying to just figure everything out as I go. Let's do that one. So, anyways, so yeah, this is pretty much how it how it starts. It's not the most exciting thing, but probably spend some time just collecting some resources. I don't know why it's not doing that. Collecting some resources, and then come back once I have a good amount collected, and then we'll go into building a ship. And then I actually have a ship already built, so I can show you that too. So I was playing this some earlier, just to kind of took a little while to figure out what I was doing, because as you can see, it's not the simplest game. I'm gonna put the water in here just to get that going. So anyways, so yeah, I'll cut it here. I'll come back in a little bit after I have some resources collected, and then we'll move on from there. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so now we're back. I got a buttload of resources. By the way, it's really cool. There's this really awesome window up there that I just noticed. I was doing this. I don't know, I just thought it looked really cool. So I just want to point that out. So I'm just going to deposit this last little bit of stuff into the little bank area. and then we will begin to build a ship. So you can see the ridiculous amount of resources that I got. It should hopefully be enough. So I think this is the wrong way. Okay, that's where we started off. And here is, actually, I'm gonna say that for a second. I'm gonna go down here first. So this is kind of a cool little area. Come down here, sort of like a nice little relaxation area. I don't know if it really serves a purpose, but it's kind of cool they put it in. It's a little vending machine here, old seats and stuff. There's a jukebox. Do play music on it. Yeah, cool, huh? Yeah. Pretty it's kind of generic music, but I don't want to leave that playing for I'm afraid I might get some copyright thing on it. But anyways, and there's a little bathroom in here too. I just noticed this. It's kind of cool. Anyways, I just want to show you guys that because it's kind of a nice little touch. But up here is where we really want to go, because this is where you go to build a ship. So these are little ship creation module things. So you can either build a ship, which is these are ships that are already made kind of, and then you just have to spend resources to make them. We'll do that in a second. You can salvage, so if you had a ship that you already built and it was like out in space, and you could salvage it and get resources back. Or you can design a ship, which we're going to do right now, and then you get into this thing, which is the ship editor, maker, creator thing. So this arrow, that just means that's the front of the ship. That's all that really means. So if you click, you make little, these are rooms, well not rooms, these are areas I guess. And yeah, so you can kind of just go and create a little ship. I'm just going to make a basic thing. So I made one earlier that was a little, I don't want to say it was cool or anything because it wasn't that great, but it was a little bit more interesting than what I'm going to do with this one. But it's basically you just kind of click and you can create new areas, or make it bigger. Sort of three different things here. So there's this, which is sort of the ship building where you can actually make the dimensions of the ship and stuff. Then here is like props, so you can do like furniture and all that kind of stuff. And then here's what it looks like on the outside. And you can also add in little blocks and stuff on the outside there to make it look cool. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this kind of real quick, just go through stuff. So there's floors, you can put floors on there. If you hold down shift, it'll put them down everywhere, or if you just like click in one spot, then it'll do that. Also right clicking, delete stuff. So just put down some generic floor there or whatever. Doors, if you put down a door, then that will create a new room. And then if you go back to like floors or something, then you can go back to making that, or start making that new room. And I'll just make a little thing here. And if you press space, then you can switch between the rooms. So you hover over the room and press space. I'll switch to that. And let's see, what else is there on here? Systems, so there's like, this is where actually you make a cockpit. I'll put one of those on here real quick. Just put that right there. Actually, that's kind of weird, since it's not quite the right size. Let's do a small little one. Let's make a double cockpit. That might screw something up. We're just gonna go, what's about this one? That one in the middle? Sure, why not? And then let's see, walls. You can do like some cool walls and stuff, which I think you can hold down. If I can get it on there, hold down shift, yeah, it'll put them all around. It's kind of a weird looking wall, but whatever. Put some lights in there too, just because I don't know if those ones will light stuff up or not. You have to have light sources and stuff, or else you won't be able to see anything. But those ones might be lights. They look like they're kind of lights. This will toggle the lights on and off, maybe not. Guess that didn't work like I thought it would. I don't even like those walls. I shift click. No, it doesn't get rid of them. Dang it. Let's do that. I like this wall more. Kind of just chose one before. You get on there. Get on it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it only did that half. Alright, well, we're going to go through and delete all these real quick. Alright. Boom. It's a weird looking room, I know. Don't worry about it. So then in here, there's life support, which this is where you put your oxygen. And so you load your oxygen in there. And if you don't have that, I believe the ship will run out of oxygen. And you might die. I don't know if you'll die like yet. I don't know if that's in this version of the game, but I'd assume eventually. Also, there's these little floor fans, and there's ceiling fans, which the ceiling stuff doesn't work great right now. It kind of, in the shipbuilding mode, it just doesn't show up, and it makes it kind of weird to put stuff down. We'll just put a few little things there. And lights, you need some lights to be able to see. I'll just put a light right there, and right there. And then we'll put there's some ceiling lights here too. Let's put a ceiling light right there. I'm not really going for looks right now. So that, as you can see, I just put it down right there, and it doesn't actually really show up. So that's something, I think they're working on that, but it's there, you just can't tell in this view. You can also put like ceilings and stuff, so it's kind of the same thing as like the walls and the floor. You can put those down and shift click to put cool ceilings on. What else is on here? Furniture, yeah, there's not really any furniture in this mode. There's kind of like these two different ones here, and they have some overlapping stuff, but furniture on this tab is kind of lame. There's like bunk bed, or no, that's not the bunk bed thing. Bunk bed thing, which I don't really know what it does, but oh, I deleted something. I don't really know what that does. And then there's little bookshelves, which are just kind of decoration stuff. There's windows, which are always a good thing to have. Get like one of these big. Actually, can I put this on the top? Is that too big? It might be too big. I think it's too big. Dang it. I just thought that'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna put some skylights on here though, because that could be kind of neat. Let's put some skylights like right there and right there. I didn't put any on my other ship, so I don't know how that's gonna turn out. How does that look? Oh, it looks cool. I like it. Yeah, so let's put like big double window. We can get it. This one's a bit finicky to get on there. Kind of have to move it around a bit if you go for the double window. It's a bit tricky. Oh, I had it for a second there. It doesn't go on great. Okay, that's not really where I wanted it. Sort of right for a second. There we go. That's what I wanted. Put one on the other side for so we don't go crazy, because it pisses us off that it's all unsymmetrical. Weapons. I don't really know what the weapons do. I guess I can put one in here. Just to, oh, that's cool. I don't know. That didn't seem to work. That's probably because the windows are in the way. Let's try putting one just right there. Am I gonna be able to shoot stuff with that? Alright, I'm gonna leave that there just because I don't know what it does. Yeah, so I just kind of want to see what that ends up doing. So I didn't have that on my other ship, so that'll be interesting to see. And storage, there's these little locker things. I don't know if they really do anything. So that's kind of, you know, do that, get your basic ship there. Also, I guess I should show you some of the other systems. I don't know that I really showed these. So there's like, this thing's kind of cool. It's a little computer thing. Nice thing to have. Also, one thing, is that in here? No, that's in the other one, okay. Little shield thing, bunch of cockpits and stuff. Nothing super useful in this one, but if you go to the prop mode, then there's better stuff on there. The windows, for some reason, don't really seem to work on the prop mode. Well, of course that one didn't, because I didn't put it on right, but by the way, if you click it right or left click and drag, then you can move them around. But the windows on here, they for some reason put in a better spot. The windows, they don't get rid of the wall, so the windows in this mode don't work. So if you're using windows, use them from the interior edit mode. Walkways, you know, I don't really know if these are that necessary, but I guess they're kind of just to make things look cool. So make a little walkways there. I don't think I really want those there though. By the way, all this stuff up here, you can see whenever you put something down, if you hover over it, it'll say the name of it and then the resources that it uses. So up here, this is the total resources it'll use and the weight, which I believe the weight just makes it so you need bigger motors and stuff to make it move, or bigger engine things. There's a bunch of these though. I didn't realize there were all stuff. I don't know what that did. Oh, did something. I don't know what it is. Oh well. And there's stairs too, so if you make a second level, then you can put stairs that are going to the second level. And if you click this button, that'll go up to the second level. And there's no ceiling right there. That's weird. But I don't think I want a second story, just because that'll make things too complicated. I don't know why that was being weird. Alright. And let's see, what else is there? Pillars, you know, put little pillars down for looks. Furniture stuff, so you can put a little Eastern Island head there. You can do like chairs and stuff, you know. Put some chairs there. Rotate them around. Walls, that's kind of more just decoration stuff, I believe, although I think you can just put like walls down too. Lights, so if you don't want to just use the wall lights, you can also use these lights to light stuff up. Put some of those down just so we can see once we get in there. Systems, so this is kind of the more important stuff. So you need a teleporter, because that's how you switch ships. Without a teleporter, you won't be able to get into your ship, which would be a bummer. And there's these little computer things, which are basically like the it's actually kind of the same thing as that, but that's like, well, I'll show you when we get in there. You need hydrogen generator. I believe, could be wrong, I think the hydrogen generator makes hydrogen, but I haven't actually really seen any evidence of that. But then you need to get a hydrogen tank too to hold all that hydrogen, and that's one way to power your ship. There's actually, you can get solar panels too. And so as you can see, all the stuff that was in like those other ships you can make. It's just the stuff's kind of big and hard to put down. This is the harvester thing that gets the resources, and then like where is it? Somewhere in here, refinery. So this is what refines it into the stuff. So if you had a big giant ship and everything, you could go out and mine stuff. And so I think that's kind of the idea, is that you kind of mine things, go out and mine and get more resources and build bigger ships and stuff. But at the moment, there's not really any reason to go out and explore more, at least not that I know of, because it seems like you can get all the resources right at the mining facility place, so you don't really need to build all your own stuff with this. But once again, it's a pre-alpha build, so I would say probably don't worry about that too much. So that's probably all the really necessary stuff.